Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is episode number 5 of the new home build series, our Canadian neighbors right across the street. Anyway, today should be a very exciting episode, and you're going to see something that people said just is not going to happen. You're going to see a backyard from all that hard work with all that form work and those retaining walls where they said they would never be able to get a backyard in. Well, anyway, that and some other interesting things are going to be presented in today's episode. So let's go ahead and get today's episode started. Now, without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Let's head over across the street and see what is going on over at the our Canadian neighbors lot. What are you doing over there? I think Marianne's protesting because I closed the door to the under sink area of the minibar in the pavilion, and she doesn't have her home to go into anymore right now. I understand there is going to be a big pour today of all of the formwork for the cistern and the generator room and the pump house. Let's go ahead and go see all the massive amount of work that's been done in preparation, waiting on the big pour for today. Now this is pretty impressive. This is the cistern over here, as we showed in the earlier part of the episodes. And this is the generator room and the pump room over here. Now, normally in the Philippines, cocoa lumber is king, but you can't get accuracy with the cocoa lumber. So this builder here, Romeo from Caribbean Construction, he uses all of the pipe work, and he uses the tie clamp method right here, so that he gets really straight, really fine finished walls inside here. So today we're just waiting right now. We're waiting on the truck to come in and do the pour for all of this area right here. He's already roughed in areas for all the piping, all the plumbing, all the electrical. As you can see, everything's sticking out. And then just remember, on top of this is going to be the infinity swimming pool, which will complete the really back part of the house, and they can actually start working on the house portion, which will go in this direction right here. But the pool will come in later. The main thing is to provide support all the way down to the stable ground, to the footing, so that they can start building the house starting from the back right here. Now let's go around the back. You haven't seen yet, but they've already done the backfill to most of that retaining wall around back. Let's get a closer look at that. Again, I got to say, this is pretty impressive. At one point where they had no yard, because see, the yard is actually going to be above the height of the security wall that's behind the retaining wall right here. So now, with all the backfill, and underneath all this backfill is a type of a stone, a crushed rock aggregate that they have inside there that will give stability and also provide for better drainage. And then they have the regular backfill of the soil on top of that. But most of this back here is not soil. Most of this in this area back here is crushed rock. So again, a backyard where at one time it seemed impossible that they would have a yard in the back. So Romeo.
Yes, sir.
I see them loading up a bunch of concrete over here. Are you doing? You're doing a ready mix pour in the back today, right? A ready mix, or are you doing hand mix?
That's the column for the fence.
Oh, for the fence. That's
yeah.
What the hand mix stuff is for that.
Yeah.
But the ready mix is coming in today.
Yeah, it's coming today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and do some drone video when they're doing the ready mix truck for the dump inside.
Yeah. The pump is coming around 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back over then.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. We're gonna come back over when they start pouring that area, because I always love pours, and I love doing drone video when we do the pours as well. Well, I have work to do over on my pavilion job over here, my little semi DIY project. Not so little. I'm like in the month 3 on this. Well, let me get over there and then we'll come back later on and we'll check out what's going on here on the big pour. Number 2 or number 3. Hoppo does not like when I leave the yard. Whenever we're going to go ahead and go over here and take a quick look this morning, we're going to do an update. I want to show you some progress that was done since the last time we did some video over here. We're just a few days away from the last thing when they actually did the pour back here. I want you to see what it looks like with the forms taken off and some other things, some surprises that I wasn't even aware of. Morning, Romeo.
Hi, James. Morning.
Have a good morning. So let's go ahead and go down here. We'll take a quick look. It's a little noisy with the generator running right here, but we'll take a look right over here real quick. Now, I want you to take a look over here first before we look at the cistern area. They're actually moving some of the soil right here, the backfill area from the old backfill, filling up the backyard. But this is actually where the master bedroom is going to be. The master bedroom on this side, and they will be doing some more footing and retaining wall support for this part of the house once it starts being built. But here you go, this is what we're looking at. This is the cistern and the generator room and the pump room over here for the swimming pool with the formwork off. Look how clean this looks. Let's go down and take a look at some other surprises down in the bottom. Hey, good morning, good morning. So you can see they're still pulling some of the formwork off right here. And this is actually the doors. And looks like they're pulling one of the forms for the door on this side over here. So anyway, you can see they did a very nice job, very clean, very square. There's not going to be a lot of work that needs to be done once they put the doors on here like you would normally do if you did concrete hollow block. The formwork using the precision method, the clip tie system that they're doing back here makes for a very accurate build. And I want you to say, take a look look how square this cistern build is on this side over here. So this was my surprise of today. You see, they already have the fence posts started back here. The fence posts will be filled in, and at this point we will start going with concrete hollow block because it's not cost effective. And you don't need the strength for the wall for formwork right back here. They will be doing the concrete hollow block between each one of these fence posts back here. I've got to tell you, this is going to be an incredible view back here. Once the fence is in place and all the grass is here and they have their lawn and garden furniture back here, the view that they have from the back of their lot down at the bottom down here, the creek. And also, once the swimming pool, because the swimming pool that's the bottom of the swimming pool there. The swimming pool is going to be much higher. The view that they are going to have back here of that creek, especially when there's running water after a rain, and the sound of the water going over all the rocks, it's going to be like a little paradise back here. Now, if you're wondering about all the PVC that you see on the back of the cistern back here, what is all this for? A lot of it has to do for doing like clean outs. If you ever have to do a clean out, which I believe if you see something on the very bottom, this is probably a drain. Blue normally stands for swimming pool, and usually the Neltex orange PVC will normally have to do for something like your cistern, for the water that's from the cistern. So I'll have to get a plan. I'll have to sit down with Romeo and take a look and identify what each one of the PVCs are used for. We'll try to catch up with that later on. Wow, that's pretty incredible, all the progress that's being done on that project across the street. And that's due to the fact that we have a really good contractor over there, and he's really pushing forward with some new technology. There's a backyard, or there's going to be a backyard, where folks said there never could be a backyard. You could see from great strategies. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please share. And if you have not subscribed, just click on that little MPID Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed. And if you ring that bell, you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, from right here in the Philippines, you have a blessed and wonderful day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right, and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.